The next question in the series of 10 questions, so question number 2, is does your plan strive for irrelevance? And the first thing you have to ask yourself is, do you have a plan? Is there actually a plan, or do you just want bums on seats, a position of power? And you need to ask many politicians this, and especially the top 3 parties. They will tell you that they understand politics, they understand governance, they know what to do, they are used to it, and you can't just put people there that don't know what they are doing. They have brought us to where we are right now, so I'm not really interested in listening to anything that they have to say. And they want to make themselves more and more relevant. Their plan includes more gain of power. Their plan does not include making themselves more relevant, because that means that they are empowering citizens to become as self-reliant and as independent as possible, meaning that you need less and less governance and assistance in whatever way, shape or form. And this concept, most politicians that are in government right now just cannot understand. You should not even try and explain it to them, because they are way below the pay grade of people that can comprehend these types of freedoms. So the one very important thing that a movement, political party in the political sphere needs to have is the fact that their plan makes them irrelevant over time. In other words, you won't need them anymore. And I will use one simple analogy. If you start an NGO where you want to, for instance, help people that are homeless or people that don't have food to eat, that NGO is not doing a proper job if they are empowering themselves more and receiving more funds all the time, but they are not getting rid of the problem or making it possible for the problem to become less, so that they become less relevant and eventually irrelevant. So if the plan does not include that the NGO should not exist in the first place, because they actually tackle the root cause of the problem, then you can support that plan, because you know at the end of the day that the root cause of the problem will be addressed, and it will come back down to individuals to solve that problem, instead of handing out grants to people, instead of making people dependent on government and large corporations. Any plan that makes itself irrelevant will help people to be empowered, which means they have more knowledge, they have more understanding, they have more capability. And this is something that people in government fear deeply, that citizens empower themselves to the place where they are not subjects anymore, and they become true liberated citizens within this country. And the moment that happens, government's relevance diminishes automatically, and they don't want this. So any organization that you support need to speak of becoming irrelevant, and actually need to put plans in place to become irrelevant in future. If their plan does not include irrelevance in future, and their plan includes more and more relevance, more and more power, you are back to square one. And you should not support any political party or any organization like that. So next time you support any organization, find out from them, do you plan on making yourself irrelevant? And this is the question that you need to ask. Ask any organization you even support financially, are you doing things to make yourself irrelevant in future? And yes, it might take decades to do that, but the plan needs to include that, and you need to actively work towards making yourself irrelevant and show it through your actions. Thank you very much for watching this video. On to question number 3.